Oh, right. Oh, Mickey Brown, Mickey. Where are you? Where are you, Delia? Not doing your hair. Well, I mean, look, it does look a bit out of place, doesn't it? Let's be fair. You know. So, anyway. How you doing, Rob? I hope you're good, mate. Looks like you're the only one on tonight. Look, one person. One person. I'm so popular. Such a popular channel, this. But, oh well, let's get into it. You've liked my channel. Okay. I can't believe, Rob, there's suddenly 4 people watching. Yay, good. Yeah, I know. Donning the old Marcus Evans black top, one of my old favourites. I love this. Thought I'd wear this one tonight. So, shall we get into the football? I'm Mike the Fisherman. This is Fisherman's Blues. Everything Ipswich Town. And championship chat, really, and football chat. I don't mind talking about football. I love it. It's my sport as well as my, it's my hobby. Well, sport. My hobby's fishing, obviously. And who we got this up? Martin, good evening. I hope you're well. Martin, another Martin in there. Evening, Mr. Tebbit and Eric Clacton. Taylor has a good engine. We'll get on to Taylor. We will get on to Taylor. So, as we all know, Blackburn came to us. Predicted lineup, really. Walton in goal. Furlong, O'Shea, Kipre and Davis with Matasiwa and Taylor in the middle. Gelly God, I've lost my train of thought. Nunes in the 10 and Jack Clark on the left. Hurst up front. There we are. I got me words out. I've had a long day. I'm tired. Anyway, look, it was one of those games where I felt that it was going to be like a Desmond Tutu. I just thought, oh my God, negative Nelly Mike. It turned out to be the complete opposite. We came out of the blocks. We came out of the blocks fast. We came out of the blocks really good. And I think that, if I'm honest, I thought, it was probably another really good performance from us. We're looking more and more composed on the ball. We're looking more and more threatening going forward. We're now obviously second joint scorers in the league. I did chuckle when the sprayers came on straight on at half time. Yes. And then obviously, look, we put a ball across. And what the hell is that? Oh, it's my tortoise. I've got a tortoise and it's making a rumble noise. So, and obviously, there is cash in, bang, a really good strike in the back of the net. 1-0 Town, can't complain about that. And then it really was a lot of one-way traffic, wasn't it? We kind of dominated the game really quite well. Taylor comes in, gets a nice little tap in after the goalie spills it. And we go in the break 2-0. And it's pretty much, I just couldn't see us conceding a goal. A couple of incidents, there's three incidents I want to talk about. Okay, so the first one, their claim for a penalty. Push from Furlong it was outside the box, so it was never a penalty. So it wasn't a penalty. Free kick, possibly, but it wasn't a penalty. It was outside the box. So that knocks that one on the head. But I did think Furlong got away with one. I think if that had been in the Prem, he would have been red carded. A blatant elbow in the face of of a Blackburn player, and it was a nasty one. I didn't like that. I thought Furlong, naughty, naughty young man. And then the stone wall penalty on Azon in their half. I mean, how does the ref not give that? I am Christ alive. He goes, he got the ball. No, did he? Bollocks. Did he hell? He didn't get the bloody ball at all. It was terrible. It was an awful tackle, and you know, what's that say? Ask your question. Do you think we should change a manner if we get Prowl? Could you yeah. But yeah, look, so anyway, Stonewall penalty has on, and yeah, it just shocked me. But then after that, a lovely play. I mean, you know, it's just brilliant play. I mean, lovely turn of the ball with Cajuste. His lovely ball into Burns, who's just getting better and better. Doesn't even look like he's had an injury, does he? My God, we missed that boy. He just looks so good. Every time he gets a ball, I love watching him. I just think he's so direct with the way he plays. So positive, so, you know. And a lovely ball across to Sammy Smodic, who bangs it in the back of the net, and obviously subdued celebration, being that he, you know, he'd come from Blackburn. So it was nice to get 3-0 victory. I thought realistically we could have had 6 or 7 that game. You know, if we'd have had more shooting boots on. I think it was a good, solid performance. But I want to talk about Jack Taylor. How good has he been this season? I know that obviously Mattisey was getting plaudits, Nunes plaudits, absolutely rightly so. But Jack Taylor has been absolutely, you know, he's just been brilliant. He just really has. He's got such an engine on him. And I think he's just got better. I genuinely think he's got better. I think he's got more confident. I think he's got better. Nice to see him get a goal, even though it was a bit of a tap-in. And I just feel that, you know, he's given us something that we were lacking at the start of the season, you know. It was Cajuste and Matt Siwa, and then, you know, and it was just like, Matt Siwa is a no-nonsense holding midfielder, mop up, release the ball, doesn't really get forward, whereas he allows Jack Taylor to get forward. And Jack will run alongside him, in front of him, you know, break down their play. And it just seems he's just got better this season, Jack Taylor. So, you know, massive credit to the boy. I was sort of thinking laying towards last season, maybe it'd be a player I'd let go, but I love it when a player shuts me up and says, "Hey, Fisherman, you're talking shit. This is what I'm going to do. And this is what's name." Anyway, Louis says, evening, Louis, how you doing? Martin, I'll get back to your question in a second. Evening, Mike, great win, nice, comfortable. Hopefully another one tomorrow. Love Burns, but no surprise off form at the top with him back, absolutely. Totally agree. Taylor's been quality, great partnership with Azor. Do you genuinely believe Cajuste has improved since December? No, I don't. Cajuste is just a luxury player. I just think he's too inconsistent. He has flashes of brilliance and then flashes of absolute turd stuff, you know? And you just think, really? Yeah, he's too inconsistent. Probably why he's not starting, why he's not even on, you know, he's on the bench most of the time, because Taylor is keeping his own and holding his own, and rightly so. He should keep his place. Right, so let's get into this. Martin said, sorry, mate, my question is, do you think McKenna gets changed if we get promoted? Not sure he cuts it in a Prem. Look, was McKenna at fault for our demise in the Prem? Sometimes tactically, I'd have to agree. I think he was. I think he was at fault. But then also you've got to look at the recruitment. We didn't really recruit quality like Sunderland did. Sunderland brought in players that, that Xhaka signing was just instrumental. And people say, oh, that's a bit luckier. Now the second half season, they ain't going to win because they lost a couple of games. Well, they won again at the weekend. And, they're sitting in the top half of the Premier League, whereas we struggled we never got out of the bottom half, I don't think. We never even got out of the bottom three, I think, from the start. So, for me, I do think that he would deserve it, wouldn't he? He'd get promoted, he deserved it. You would soon see whether he could cope. I think it would be down to recruitment, whether we would do. I mean, look, McKenna's not a bad man. He gets me frustrated. And I was calling for a change, but it was down to the fact he just wasn't. We all saw it. He wasn't being consistent with his team. We all said it. We all saw it. We could see what was going on. So when that's all happening and he's not keeping a consistent side, and we're not really performing great, we're struggling, whatever. But with respect, it's now we have got this settled side. We're doing better. I feel that we're progressing. We're moving forward. I see a great analogy on a TikTok video. Actually, you've got Coventry and Middlesbrough. In a game of us three, we're like in a game of GTA. You've got Coventry in the driver's seat, Middlesbrough in the passenger seat, and Ipswich comes along and kicks one or the other out to nick the car. So for me, I think we are the ones that pose the most threat to Coventry and Middlesbrough than any other team in that league. Will we do autos? I've got a horrible feeling we won't, because it'll just probably be our season. But if McKenna goes to United, he won't go to Spurs. There's a basket case of a club. Millwall, Millwall. I just don't think there's enough about Millwall to hit top two. I think they're an okay side. They're doing well this season. I had Millwall on my top six. I think he's even getting a tune out of Azon. I'm still on the fence. Excuse me. I'm still on the fence with Azon. He'd probably be a good League One striker. But yeah, Louis, you're right. The more I see Middlesbrough, the more I feel they will be top two. They're a good side. They're good set up. They're set up well. But it's whether they'll, we have, I agree. Yeah, playoffs, Millwall playoffs. I think it's a hard one. It's a hard one to say. I think out of the top three, I think Ipswich are probably the strongest to finish top, because we really do have a good side. We are now starting to play good football, and I did say this a while back. If we keep playing the way we're playing, we are absolutely going to give a team a right spanking. It's going to be a team that, and we've done Coventry, put them to bed, haven't we? Tomorrow night, let's talk about tomorrow night, shall we? 3 points the other day against Blackburn. Take that. Still sitting third, game in hand. We win that, we go second. But let's talk about tomorrow night quickly, because it is return of the Saint. It is return of Sir Morsey, as I call him. And he should get a absolute standing ovation when he comes on. Before the game kicks off, I think he should get a massive round of applause from everyone. Even sing his Morsey song, and whatever. But we have to remember, as soon as that game kicks off, he is playing for Middlesbrough. Doesn't mean say you got to sit there and boo him, because anybody that does that need to leave the stadium ASAP. But he is playing for Middlesbrough. He is a professional. He is going to play to the best of his ability. Now, so let's show that player some respect. And understand that he is no longer our player and no longer part of Ipswich Town. But what he is part of Ipswich Town's history. And we can't be sentimental. We can applaud him after the game. Not a problem. Before the game, not a problem. During the game, he's a Bristol City player. And that is where I am at with it. I love... look at this. Look, Cov first, obviously. Borough, Ipswich second, Borough third, Millwall fourth, Hull, Bristol City. Say it once, then come back to reality, my friend. Well, like I said, I think I said, it's. He left us, didn't he? Reached an agreement at Parad. We don't know the full details. Anyway, he left to go to Q8, come back, didn't work out. Trained at Wolves. Bristol City came in, said, look, we'll offer you regular football. And look at, he's 34. He wants regular football. If he's offered that opportunity, good luck to him. I can't praise Morsey enough for what he gave us. My brother, he took the time out at a garage when we pulled over after a match to get some fuel. My brother was in there. I literally stood behind him, didn't even know who he was to start with. And then suddenly he turned around, hello, Sam, how you doing? Kind enough to have a nice photograph with my brother, which, he still remembers to this day. Good evening, Don. I hope you're well. So all I can say is tomorrow night it's going to be a tough old game. It's going to be a bit emotional because obviously Morsey's there. But let's remember when the whistle blows at the start of the game, he is a Bristol City player, and we have to win that if we are looking to get promoted. I might have a nice birthday. It's not my birthday today, I'm afraid. I've got my birthday's in June. Captain Fantastic deserves the ovation. We need to be professional for 90 minutes. Morsey knows the Championship, knows how to get knows how we play. So, it's not going to be an easy game. I think we can safely say, I think our home form's great. If we can get a result against Bristol City, it would be even better because it would take us second again. And I think Coventry, do you know what? Actually, Rob, you're going to, Mattersey, Worthy, Morsey. But, I think Morsey is a bit too much. I think it'll be like, whoever plays in that further forward midfield role will probably be Taylor and Morsey. I think Morsey's more of a holding mid, isn't he? He holds, he reads the game, he creates, and but remember, as much as Morsey knows how we play, we also know how he plays. So, it's going to be an interesting game. I'm not going to be able to go because I'm working. Surprise, surprise. But as soon as I get my backside home, it's going on the telly. And I shall watch every minute of it. So, look, great win at the weekend against Blackburn. Will we get a win tomorrow night? So, look, what are we going to do? How are we going to... What's the... Score predictions. Come on, in the chat. Score predictions. What are we going for? What are we going for? When we've had a few... We won't win. I know it's rigged. Don, you need a bit of Tool Station Towers. Yeah, absolutely. Right, yes. So, if any of you are local to Thetford and you want to pop down and say hello to me in Tool Station, come say hello. I work there. Love the place. 2-1, Martin says. Louis says 2-1 Town. Agelli and Nunes. Do you know what? Nunes, he was good at the weekend again when he saw him. Rob, you're going for Desmond Tutu. Ooh. I'm going 3-1. Put Furlong on Morsey. No, Morsey coming. Morsey coming out, that'd be Furlong coming out of position. I think Jack Taylor can handle Morsey. I think Matt Sewell can as well. So to be fair, but Morsey's no mug. He's been around the game long enough. He knows what's got to be done and what hasn't got to be done. So should be a good game. But there we are. That's me done. Eric's gone for Desmond 2-2 as well. I'm going 3-1. I'm going to lay my cards on the table and say 3-1 Town. Nice that you love Man United, Don. My wife's a Man United fan, and so is one of my sons. So yes, I have others that are Liverpool fans. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed my little chat tonight. I shall be back Thursday. I shall be back Thursday evening, around about 8 o'clock. A post-match review of what happened against Ipswich Town v Bristol City, known as the Morsey return. And I hope you all, if you're going tomorrow, enjoy. If you're going to watch it on the telly, enjoy. Either way, try and enjoy. We're sitting third. We could go second. And let's be fair, it would be well deserved. Anyway, from me, the Fisherman, this is Fisherman's Blues. I want to look for about, 30 likes tonight on this. I'll be happy. But thanks again for watching. Thanks everybody for joining in on the chat. Much love, and we'll catch up soon. Don't go. I've got to, I'm afraid. Yes, I hope I'm right too, Eric. But anyway, from me, from Fisherman's Blues,